Hello and welcome to the end of 2021 and beginning of 2022 bank video. Happy New Year's to everyone if you're watching this close to the date or just in general. So today I'm going to be showing you my bank as I've made a ton of progress over the last year. I never really posted about it or talked about my grinds in a way that I kind of wanted to. Um, and I haven't really made a video in basically a year. So I'll be doing so today, and I guess I'll be showing you my bank for tracking progress and things of that nature. 2021 has been an insane year for me. I maxed, I got 2277 total, obviously, in March of this year, or not this year, I guess, because it's 2022 now, so March of last year, and I have been basically PVMing the entire time since. So we're going to go over the drops that I've gotten, we're going to go over just the bank in general, and maybe a little bit of a ramble at the end to talk about strategy and about my goals for 2022 and therein on. So I guess we'll just go straight to the big. So this is my runes, combo stabs, and kind of my achievement diary stuff along with my currency. So bloods are looking a little low, but we'll talk about that later and why it's kind of important, but kind of not important. Yeah, 45k deaths, 376k chaos. I have 100k of each elemental rune. When I went for 99 rune crafting earlier on last year, I basically did 145k of each combo rune, right? It was just because I never really had a reason. I did souls from 90 to 95 and then combos from 95 to 99. I just wanted to get the skill done, and I didn't want to spend any more real time on it because rune crafting is not the most fun skill for me because I don't really enjoy AFKing. I like to be engaged in the game, and blood rune crafting doesn't really do that. Now, the downside is I am now at 22 mil cash and 3.3k bloods after this last year of PVMing. So it's not been the best year in terms of blood usage. I've been using a lot of bloods places. So we'll get into that. And yeah, so 407k taco, got Numulite, 195k. So basically, I got the Numulite when I was woodcutting Suliceps. I did that most of the way from 90 to 99. It's really chill. And I have this now, so that's good. Trading sticks. I sold a bunch of my gems, and I'll be using them to buy Crom ones and trade them back using I don't even know what the guy's name is, but you basically shuttle them back to your bank so you never have to leave and just hop worlds. It's like 2k Crom ones an hour. It's really nice. We're going to save this tab, which is the gear tab, for somewhere around the end. So we'll go to food and potions tab. So once again, we have one angler, one dark crab, one karambwan, but we have 3.1k mantis. Pretty good right now. I'm pretty low on food, but you'll see towards the end in my other tabs that I have plenty of raw food. When I need to cook them, I do. So, and yeah, I have plenty of food, quote unquote. I just have to cook it. I got 20.9k wines when I was going for 99 cooking. So here are my potions. So you have 10k vials of blood, super energies, whatever. You have your super anti-fires, cerebrus, prayer pots. I know it looks, to you it looks all low. 786 sand fuse, which we will get into later. It looks all low, right? So you have no super combats. But basically, I've been cleaned out of super combats. I've been doing Tab and Fosanis basically the last 6 months, we'll say. Basically since June and July. So I will have to make potions today, which is what I'm going to start by doing. And I'll have to make potions because I'm going to be going back to Fosanis and Nex. So I have some range potions. It'll last me a little bit. But yeah, I have other plans for Herbalore in the future, which I'll show you at the end or towards this tab. You'll see what I'm talking about, and I'll go over it. So 1.5k dragon arrows, 620 whatever darts. You got your Addy darts here. You got your bolts for dragon bolts for Vorcast slash what's hopefully next. 162k scales, so I got that literally in the last month. I was basically cleaned completely out of scales from Fosanis. When we go over my kills, you'll understand why. I basically used probably near 210, 220,000 scales at Fosanis already, so it's pretty nuts. So yeah, here's the potions and the food tab. Now we will go into the ammo slash cannon slash, I don't know, jewelry tab. So here's all my assortment of Addy slash Runite bolts enchanted. You have your regular arrows here that I've been stacking up. I have 30.8k Dragon Bolts unfinished. It's super nice. 27k cannonballs, almost 1.2 million PRS. Even after I crafted near 700,000 PRS on my way to 9 crafting, I guess I just get super lucky at raids and at Zora. I guess that's where most of them come from. I still have some of these to put on the Runite bolts. I got some random javelins. I don't really know why I have them, but I have them. 9.5k dragon dart tips and 15k rune dart tips. I'll do them in the future whenever I need darts. I just make them, I don't know, 500 at a time and then put them in my blowpipe and get it moving. I don't really use blowpipe much anymore, so that's why they're just there. So there is the ammo tab. So then we have, this is a big tab. So we have here, I'll turn on the item. Okay. So now we'll show you these. So 500 mil in herbs, basically. So we have 6k Renars, almost 16.5k Toadflax, 20k Irrits, 16.1k Aventos, 14k Quarms, 8k Snaps, almost 18k Cadentine, 16.5k Lanodyme, 25k Dwarf Fleet, 7.6k Torstal. So I also cleaned out, and with these I have pretty good. I have 10k Crush Nests, 18k Limperts, basically 15,500 of each white variant potato cactus. I try to keep up with the runs when I can. Sometimes I just CBA to do them, so I don't really get worried about doing those runs at all. But yeah, so I have all the nests. I'm going to save them up. Probably every 6 months I'll open them. I'm just going to keep doing birdhouse runs. I've been getting into them lately. They're a nice little break in between. Lately, I've been doing Corrupted Gauntlet just at the end of the year after I finished where I wanted my Fosanis to end for the year. Just doing Corrupted, and I'd do some kills. I'd get an elite clue, and then I go do birdhouse farm run, right? Because I was stacking up seeds, and I wanted to lower that seed stack quite significantly before the end of the year. And we'll go to the bank not the bank, but the seed vault. Check out seed vault. So I have 1.2k Marks of Grace still, so plenty of stuff ready for staminas. Almost 3k crystal shards still. Yeah, it's nice. I'll show you when I get into the tab. You'll see. This is my project of the year. I'm going to be collecting jute fibers because eventually, maybe, if I ever want to do drift net fishing, I'll be able to turn these into drift nets and do that. So it's a little side project. I don't do the runs always. I just started like this month, really. I think it's very interesting. I saw some guy do drift net fishing, and it was like insane XP, and I was like, wow, that's nuts. Maybe I'll try some. So yeah, have those. Have a bunch of payable stuff for patches / what I collect. Yeah, and here's my combo potions to make super combat. So there is the herb tab. Pretty impressive 500 mil for me. It's been hard not just sending this. This is, let's see, if I look at what it is on the banked XP, it is 21.5 mil, basically. That's without the potions here. So it's 21.5 mil if I got secondaries, which is insane. It would put me at somewhere around 38.5 mil Herbler XP. So that's for the future. It'll be for a record day week, basically, is what I'm going to be going for. Now I'm just banking them, and then when I need the potions, I make like 100, and I move on. Some of the times annoying because I like just having them all banked, but whatever, it'll work. So here is the, let's see, it is the, I've just, here, I'll turn this off. Everyone knows what these are. So I've just redone this tab basically, but it is my, let's see, smithing, crafting, and my wood / crafting grind tab. So 6.1k runite bars, 36,500 addy, 51k myth. I don't really deal with myth very much. 221k coal, almost 80k gold ore again, 85k iron ore because when I was going for the gloves in the mining guild, for the expert mining gloves, I just power mined iron and banked it because I CBA to drop it. I just put with one hand and boop, boop, click them and go on. And here's my emerald or my gems. I have 11.9. I mean, this is probably what, almost 14K. That's almost 15K. Sorry, 15K sapphires, 25K emeralds, 12,500 diamonds, 15K rubies. Oh, these are in the wrong place. That kind of makes me mad. Whatever, I fixed it. Yeah, and here are my gem mining ones, just for if I ever want to do it. Almost 800 dragon stones, nice, and 5 extra onyxes. And then down here we have 26K magics, 22K U's. So when I do birdhouse runs, I don't even do redwoods. I don't think most of the time I just do magics to have. I know it feels like infinite after I did forecast. So 36K mahoganies and 35K teaks, along with the planks as well. 21K. So this is like what, 55K, and that's, I don't know, 42K mahoganies. So that's pretty nice. 7.2K battle staffs. One day I'm actually gonna have to turn these into air orbs, which is a fight for another day when I finally get back to skilling. So, anyways, 2.8K giant seaweed. I've been getting back into it lately, trying to get the pet for farming, which I'll show later in the pets. 22K molten glass. I don't know. I got a bunch of that probably from Tob after I got 99 crafting. I banked it up over doing the Tob. So here's curved bone and llama, whatever. So this is now my bones and craft, some little bit of crafting and miscellaneous stuff, and then my tools. So we have 9K superior bones. I have not done, so basically I did a little bit of Warcath, but most of the stuff I did decays and whatever to get to 99 prayer. And then I did a huge Vorkath grind during a bingo where I was going for a Visi, for the Visi tile, and I ended up doing 4,000 kills of Vorkath in a month. So I just have these, and then there was another comp for what was it, Boss of the Week, and I just did some more to even out the KC. So I have 9,000 superior bones whenever I want to use them. Almost 1,000 Dagonloth, 7.5K dragon, and then here's some of the other miscellaneous bones that I just have here. 115K Vorkath, as you can see. I probably 100 mil right here in bank tides, so 12K green, almost 15K blue, 10K red, and almost 9,500 black. Here is the dark crab stack, where if I ever needed food, this is where I pull it from. So I basically did 2-tick dark crabs, inspired by Sebe. When I watched one of his videos, I said that looks fun. I ended up doing it, and it's a blast. If I could recommend any fishing method, if you want food and you want high XP, it's 100K an hour and probably 850 to 1,000 dark crabs an hour, and it's not that bad. It's not so intense in my opinion. It's very easy. So I enjoyed every minute of it, and now I have 28,000 dark crabs just sitting in my bank whenever I want to cook them. So 154K cooking, or not cooking, 154K grapes, which I've gotten also from the Vorkath and the Zulrah. And you can see here 400K flax, which is nice from Zulrah. Here's just some of the miscellaneous tools here. 13 dragon axes. Eventually, when I go back to wood cutting, yeah. And then this is just extra. This is barley's for birdhouse runs, and then I have to put these on staffs. I just didn't know where to put them, and I ended up just leaving them here for now, and we'll get to it one day. So here is the Alk / a little bit of Slayer tab. It's just Alks I built up over time, and I do them whenever I need money for bloods, basically, which is basically my currency now, just bloods. So you have all your rune items here. I mean, since I went back to Corrupted recently, I've been getting some rune hallies, rune chains, rune plates, whatever. I still have a bunch of my Alks left. I got 84 dragon hallies. You know, I got some 29 dragon plate or dragon battle axes. Yeah, so got some dragon and rune items here that I'll eventually Alk when I need money. So we have ancient shards here. I got your totems here. Got my spot here for the what's that middle base. So it'll be top. Whenever I get it, I'll put it back in that spot. Got like what, 300 keys here. That's way more. That's 375-ish completed crystal keys that eventually I'll use on the Dragonstone chest whenever I get to that point on my account where I'm doing stuff like that, going for collection log stuff. Not really a collection log dude, but it happens, right? Eventually, I get to the point where I have not much else to do, so I'll be going for a collection log, XP, stuff like that. So, some Laren skis from Wildy Slayer. Got my commonly dropped battle staffs here. Nothing impressive. Completed Carols, Arim, Torag, and Vrax. So I have those completed sets, and I haven't completed Dark and Guthans. I need the plate body for Guthans, and I need the axe for DH. So I'll eventually go back, but it's at a clean KC right now, and I don't want to mess it up unless I'm going to commit to finishing it. So it's not really on the agenda right now, so whatever. Just other miscellaneous alks and stuff. I have a spare fire cape and whip down here. Had to get my whip back, so I basically broke down my last whip after I got my blade from Corrupted. And I got a clue step, and I was like, ah, shit. So I actually had to go get back my whip, so whatever. Got it back, no worries. It's there now, so. We're going to go to a dupe tab. Now, this is strictly dupes that I have. There's some dupes in my PVM tab here, just because, I mean, if I have 5 Justy Hubs, I can't just put one Justy Hub here and then the rest here, so. Here's the dupe tab. So we have 4 uncharged Sangs, 8 Avernix. We have a spare Skelly and Draconic Visage. We have 12 armor seeds, 6 weapon seeds, crystal weapon seeds, just regular, not the enhanced. That'd be insane. Extra leather and claw. 2 extra Magna Fangs and Tans Fangs. If I ever run out of the 160k scales that I have, I eventually break them down, or I decide I want to go to Zora. So 7 occults, have 9 dexes, 8 arcanes here. I usually use one or 2 either, so I'll use like a couple arcanes, or I'll use a dex whenever I run low on Death's Coffer. I'll use those. 9 charged tridents, 9 tentacles. I really wanted my last tentacle, so I can make my staff bigger, but I'll eventually get it through Slayer when I get there. Just extra DK's rings that I have. Godsword blades here. Why is that like that? That was going to make me mad. So, completed blade for when, let's see, when next comes out and the Ancient Godsword comes out, if I have to attach a blade, which I assume I will, so I have one ready. Extra Cerberus crystals, so 3 Pagations, 3 Primordials, 2 Smoldering Stones, some Sarah uniques that I have dupes of that I'll never use. Farabi daggers, extra Bandos Hilt, which I got last month in a battleship style bingo event where I went and the first trip on like the 3rd kill I got it. I was like, oh, cool. Whatever. So here's some extra Hydra for the Brimstone Ring uniques. Bludgeon. I need one more to complete the bludgeon. Sorry, I was taking a drink. Extra bows and stuff. I have 5 Spirit Shields elixir. I haven't really gotten to Corp yet. It's something I've basically saved for the end. I want it to be the last because it's super chill. It's not very insane engaging. I mean, you can make it that way. But I want it to be a chill thing whenever I do Corp instead of, like I've been doing Fosanis, it's the complete opposite. Here are my extra jars and 10 parasitic eggs. I actually have 11 because I have the Nightmare Pet and 1 egg, so I have 11 eggs. But these are just extra jars. 2 pieces of Odium, 1 piece of Malediction, and then I have my extra, let's say these are Barrows pieces here, and then bottomless bucket here. This is my clue / I need somewhere to put, so I put it in a trash tab, basically. I even made my trash look nice if you look at it. So I have 3 gilded drops in the account. Gold, well, I guess it's not gilded, but I have 2 boots and 1 spear, chef's hat, some extra dupe kits. So I have torture, occult, and where's the other one? Anguish. We'll move that there. So I have Anguish there, and some fury, dragon square, and dark infinity kit. Whatever. Really care. Here's a bunch of trash that I have. I don't know what's interesting here. 113k salt. I guess that's kind of interesting. 55k vials. Have 14k snake skin. I don't know, some DK's talismans. I don't know why I would even keep them, but I do. 22 frog tokens. Yeah, and these are just down here. I've been trying to figure out what to do with them. I don't really know. But yeah. So now we're going to go to the main gear tab. And yeah. So we have our melee gear here. We have Max Inferno Cape with full Bandos, Vernic. I got my Scythe earlier this year in August. Yeah, or last year. It was somewhere in the middle of August. I got it at KC 814, which is super nice. And that didn't finish it. That put me 6 out of 7. And then Justy Legs was the one that finished it at somewhere around 850. So that was super nice. Blade, obviously, green blade, rapier, lance. We have range bonus, full armor, Pegasians, 3 bucklers, twisted bow, ACB for the future when the Zerite bow comes out from Nex, 2 DHCBs. I have just top and bottom ancestral. I do not have hat. Let me show you the log. I'll show you. And because I wanted to put my Aram's hood in the set, because I only have one, I have my Farseer helms here. So full Justy. I do not have full Inquisitor yet. I have 2 helmets, 2 chest plates. I am missing legs. So it's going to be one of the goals I go to this year, which is get Inquisitor done. Basically, I'll show you later. I want a green log, and if you look down a little bit, you'll see what I mean. So here I have Kodai, Claw's Hammer, Elder Maul, Zami Spear, whatever. Full crystal armor. Let me move those. That looks weird. Both visages. So I have from Vorkath, I have a DFS and a Dragonfire Ward. I also have both Magma and Tan's Helm. Literally completed it. I didn't have any. So like when I said I finished Fosani's, had to go back to Zora to get scales because I was at 0, right? So on the same day, I got both of these 100 kills apart. It was insane. Like I was like, what? Doesn't make any sense. I didn't get any for so long, and then you get to the same day. That's just how RNG works, I guess. I have completed all God Swords and also all full staff set with no dupes from Fosani's, which is just not what I wanted at all, but the way it worked out, insane. I have no dupe orbs. I have 1 of each orb and 4 staffs, as you see here. So it's just nuts. Down here is just some other miscellaneous stuff. Got this because I was trying out Scythe and Granite Maul with the handle at Fosani's. Got full Elite Void. I got my extra max capes here. I have, I got to have all of it for the Fashion Scape. Proselyte, if I have to do prayer stuff, I have 1 crystal pickaxe, 1 crystal tool seed that I got a while ago. Yeah. So this is my gear tab and stuff like that. So now we're going to go into, let's see. I never even went into this. So I have 603.6 mil total XP. I haven't completed the rest of the other quests. It's CBA. There's no point. I don't need quest cape right now. I don't ever really use it. I have the achievement diary cape completed. And we'll open up the combat tasks here. So I care about them, but I just, when I get to a boss, I do the content. And I complete the boss, really. So, like, let's see. Like Barrows, Callisto, Cerberus. So when I get a boss, like, let's worry, whatever, Kraken. Yeah, I still haven't done the last 2 Grandmaster Fosani's. I'm not really focused on Grandmaster. More just master tasks. And stuff like that. So, yeah, but like when I get a task, I just try to complete all the tasks you can. Or when I'm at a boss. I never really, I care for them, and I eventually want to get them because I want the stupid Zerg helm because I think it looks dumb. But, and I think it's just troll. But it's something I really want to get to eventually. I feel like this would not be hard. I can knock it out probably in a weekish, week and a half. Just the KC stuff's going to get me. But the rest of I'm pretty experienced at PVM, so I could easily probably get to Master without any problem. The Grandmaster is a whole different story. I'm gated right here. Whoop, skill. This is too much skill. I'm not that good yet. So, anyways, that is the combat achievements. When we will go now into collection log stuff / collection log stuff. So, and bossing stuff. So, 682 Sire. I'm just missing Jar and Pet. I'm going to eventually go back because one of my goals for this year is to green log half of these, right? Just because I want to like get content done and then move on, basically to start. I don't know. I guess skilling. I guess in that sense, that's why I had all the herblore stuff, all the cooking XP banked, and yeah. So I'll show later a picture in the description of banked XP and then loot that I got from this year. It's pretty nuts actually. So, anyways, Hydra. I'm just missing the basically. I think just these two are uniques from here. I think I get the knife somewhere else. I can't remember. Yeah, 700 kills at Alchemical Hydra. I spooned. So on the very first day, on release day, on 1KC, I got a claw, which is insane. This was like, I don't know, was that almost 4 years ago now? Yeah, anyways, that's the only time I've ever been spooned on this account, I guess you could say. So barrels, as I showed you, I am only missing 2, but the log's missing a bunch. So I'll eventually go back to finish the log and stuff like that. Briar fight, I've never done a kill. I'll eventually do it whenever I get steps to do it. But it's not really that big of a deal to me. So Callisto, I got 2 pickaxes. I never really stayed there for the ring. Eventually I will. When I go to Corp, I want to finish it, but I don't know. Wildy bosses are meh to me in general. Especially when you're doing with, 14 kills an hour and they're not efficient because you don't have a wildy weapon. It takes forever. Greenlock Cerberus, 2 pets. Eternal was my last one in the 2400s, and then I had to go back for the combat test, and I just made it an even number. KSLE, I didn't get any of these from there, but whatever. Chaos Fanatic, done a little bit of kills, had to get split bark stuff. Sarah, I completed Sarah last year, other than pet. And then I went back for some kills during bingo, see if I get stuff, but never got stuff. So, Corp Beast, I showed you earlier. I have 5 Spirit Shields, 1 Elixir. Never really cared. Crazy Archaeologist, DKs, even KC for all of them. You start to see a trend. I like even KCs, and when they're not even, it means I haven't finished the boss. But these are all combined. I try to keep them all the same KC when I go. I got 12 Jads done. Yeah, I don't know why it says 11 Fire Caves. Probably got my first one before Combat Achievement came out. And Gauntlet. So we are at 800 KC now and only 1 Enhanced Seed. So I got my Enhanced Seed when it was a blade. In March of last year, like 248, and then I just did some more this year. I never got it, but I green logged it. It's cool. I eventually want to get a Bofa, and yeah. Bandos. So we have Bandos is done. I have the dupes ready for next when it comes out, so I can break those down. Easy peasy. Mole, 1,500 kills. Yeah, it's just Mole. Grotesque Guardian's never done a kill. I'll eventually go back and I'll do all these when I go back to Slayer. Right now I'm trying to get everything basically so I can max out my Slayer stuff. So basically it's just base and Inquis bottoms and then eventually Torva. So Spory, 209 kills, bunch of stuff, 13 buckets. Inferno, I have 1 Inferno cape. I never really do I'm going to start doing these after I finish Jad and get the pet. Oh, I don't know why I went there. But yeah, Cow Fight Queen. I'll eventually go back there as well. It's great for wines and potato cactus. KBD, 2 pets. Never got any of these from there. Just the 2 pets, 2 heads. Pretty spoon there, I guess you could say as well. Kraken. 3200 just got the pet like a little bit 10, 15 days ago. Yeah. Tried to go back for the 10th tentacle and got pet. So I was like, oh, cool. Armor complete, 1 of each unique. 267, not bad. I guess that's spoon as well. Krill, I'm just missing Staff of the Dead. I got all the things in 405. This is the big one. So this is my Fosanis log. 2,500 Fosanis, 2 pets, 1 of each orb, a Jar of Dreams, which I got early. I think it was like 300 KC or something. 4 staffs, still missing Inquisitor Plate Skirt and Inquisitor's Mace. This is going to be goal number 1 of the year. I told myself, I got my Harmorm around 1,500. And I was super excited. I got an Eldritch around 2,100. And I was like, okay. I don't want it. And if it happens, it happens. But if I get a Volatile, I'll have to greenlog, which will be cool. And I get Volatile around 2,400. And I was like, oh my God, this is nuts. How did I get 1 of each? But I'm still missing Mace and Legs. So we're going to go back. And I want to greenlog this place. I think it'd be pretty cool. I don't know how many irons have greenlogged full completion of Nightmare. But it's something I'm very interested in. So we have Obor, never done any kills. Seracnus, never done any, but I'm planning on doing probably around 8 to 10,000. I'll show you later in my seed vault. I know this video is getting pretty long, but I'll show you later in the seed vault why I mean. So I had 8K snaps, and then I have a ton of seeds. Scorpion, never really cared. Scotizo, you know, standard stuff. Don't have Jar of Darkness, whatever. Temperance, never did a kill here on this account. 1,000 Thermi, I'm just missing Pet. Been honest, never really done kills. Did one for the diary. Vedion, I have 9 kills. I get it when I want task. This is another big one. So I have 6K Vorkath. This is basically for money, and then I told you for the bingo, but it's tons of money. I can go back in the bank and show you the Alc tab. It's pretty nice. So yeah, 5 jars, 6 necklaces, 2 of each of Issy, and 3 pets. Winter Tut, still missing Tome, which is a big problem, I guess. I never really planned on using Harm Staff at Falsani's anyways, but I will after I'm done with Falsani's, which makes no sense. But because I'm on a PVM year right now, I've done like 1,400 EHP in the last 9 months. I'm gonna finish out the year, and then I'll start gauging back and doing scaling stuff. So Kano, like I said, I spooned a tool seed early. It's like 50. I think I got it like 59 KC or something like that. And then the Zoralog. So I got looks really balanced, right? So I have 8 of each unique, 4 onyxes, 2 pets, a jar, and both mutagens on the same day. Pretty nuts. We will now go to raids. So chambers, I am just missing. Okay, so 1,000 chambers KC and 300 CMs. I have 1 twisted kit. First twisted kit came at 18 KC, and I haven't got one since. Most solos, I think I've done 150, 160 solos. All beating time. I think I only missed time once when I did one at the very, very beginning. I had no idea what I was doing. Yeah, so we're missing hat, dust, and 2 more kits, and I'll be done with raids. It's probably one of my favorite content in the game. I really enjoy doing CMs and solos, and I don't know. I just enjoy it in general. You get a nice rhythm, and you can do a bunch, but I want to get full Inquisitor and Mace before I go back, because who knows how long this is going to take at this point with 300, and I have 1 kit, which is just, ugh. Anyways, so we're going to Tob. So I've completed Tob, 5 pets, nuts. I've done 50 hard modes, but never really grinded into it to get the kits for the Sang and the Scythe or the Rapier. It's something I'm going to want to do in the future. I really want to finish it, so yeah. Clues, don't really do beginners, easy clues. I don't really do easies either. Eventually I'll do them, but they're just, I don't know, a CBA. There's not much stuff there. I guess flare trousers and the ham joint. But now being done with Tob, it's no real point for me to just grind those out right now. Eventually in the future I'll have something to do. Mediums, 80 out of 115. I got 2 Rangers. I banked like 30 clues one day after 36, right? So I banked those after I did 400 for the whatever the thing is you get. What is it? The scroll, I think. And I got 36 more, and I got 2 that day, so it was pretty nuts. Hard, I don't know, just normal hard stuff, I guess. 46 out of 134 complete. Most of these probably were done pre-collection logs. So I didn't have all these slots done. Elites, I have 242, and there's 31 out of 59. Masters, which I've been getting into lately. I really am starting to enjoy Masters, 79 Masters, but I want to work on Masters this year. Get the number up so maybe I can get Bloodhound eventually in the future. Yeah, what's a Gilded Spear? What do we have here? 2 Gilded Boots from Elites. I got 1 from Master, 1 from Elite. And then Shared is done. That's cool. So mini games, I don't really do very many mini games. Barbarian Assaults, not really done. Primitive Agility, Castle Wars, Fishing Trawler, got the outfit obviously. Gnome Restaurant. Howled Sepulchre, I don't have the ring yet, 224, but it's something I'll eventually go back for. Before I start hardcore scaling, I guess you could say. Last Man Standing, don't really do it. Obviously have Master Wand, Mahogany Homes. I'll eventually do this for completion when I go back skilling. I don't know, Pest Control, Rogue's Den. What's this? Oh, yeah, just the thieving outfit. Shades of Morton, don't really do it. Soul Wars, never done it. Temple Trekking, yeah, I have the Lumberjack. Tithe Farm, I'm going to have to go back for the hat when I get the Elite Step. Trouble Brewing, and Volcanic Mine. Other, I don't know what's in other. I don't know, a bunch of skilling stuff. So we'll go over pets. I have 13 pets right now. So I have the Cerberus pet, Hell Puppy, 2 KBDs, a Kraken, Scotizo. I forgot Mole. 3 Vorks, 2 Zulras, an Olm, 5 Tob pets. Only 2 skilling pets are Rock Golem and Herbie, Youngliff, and then I have 2 Little Nightmares. So, and then these are just, I guess, all the miscellaneous stuff. Gas Druids, Chompy Bird Hunting, Creations. I have the Defenders, obviously. Foss Island Notes. Yeah, I didn't do any of these kills. I have all 4 Senites, but I didn't do any of these kills on when the collection log was out. Monkey Backpacks. Mother of Mine, I have the outfit. Yeah. Notes. Yeah, I don't have those. Random Events. Yeah, I just never really do random events. Revenants. Never really did Revenants, but I'm going to eventually in the future get to them. Rooftop Agility, obviously I have Graceful. Shazian, Shooting Star. Yeah, 1 skilling pet. I guess you can count Herbie though as well. My Slayer stuff, so just some stuff we've already gone. I went 3K for my jaw, 22,993. Yeah, Tazar stuff, and then miscellaneous. Just glad I got my Warhammer on the thing. I would never want to go back for another one of those. It was 13,500. Yeah. So yeah, there is the bank. Here we'll show you the seed vault real quick. We'll go hang out Seed Vault. We'll talk a little bit about goals for 2022. So I have 158 mil Seed Vaults. So I try to keep up with my contracts. I'm going to show the contract number here at the end. I'm going to try to do, yeah, all my contracts. There's just the allotments. Yeah, not much to see. Don't really care, but we'll get to this. So I try to keep 5 of these so I can do it, but I just turned in all my Spirit Seeds. So then I built them back up again. 664 Snapdragon Seeds, and then 1,000 Yurts. Those are the 2 that I keep, but most of these come from Fosanis. But yeah. Let's see. Hops. Yeah, I have plenty of hop seeds forever. No worries. Bushes, whatever. 312 Magics, 345 U's. Those are the big ones in this tab. I have 1.1K Mahoganies, which get done over time, I guess. 550 Palms, 87 Dragon Fruits. The rest are just there. Well, how did I get another one? I thought I turned them in. Whatever. So 1 Spirit Seed. Here's my, the exotics, anima plants. The 1 Iosaur is on top. So, yeah. That's what I usually was using during the runs. I was trying to get rid of all my maple saplings because I didn't want them in here. I'm going to try to get rid of all these saplings in the bank. Other than Celestris, Dragon Fruit, and Redwood. Because I use those in the Farming Guild for patches. What else? Okay, that's done. Ooh, Aspori's done. Anyways. So, goals for 2022. So, one thing I want to do is finish out my EHB year. So, let me see if I can pull it up here. So, let's see. So, right now, if I pull this here, let's see, let me see if it's in good view. Okay, so it is. So on my temple page, which is me, so I'm ranked 1640 iron EHP, 288th for iron EHP. I have more bossing than I've done skilling, and then I'm ranked 787. So my last year looks like 2,500 Fosanis, 850 Tobs, 300 CMs, 4,700 Vorkath, 600 Corrupted, 2,000 Zulra. Did some of this to equal out to 1,000. Done some Corp for Bingo, Bandos, Hard Mode, Giant Mole. Those are the big ones. There's some little ones down here, and some of those I did. But basically, if I show you the PVM records here, I scroll down here. So on Temple, it reads, this is main EHB, right? So this is 1,189 that I have for the year, but it's only if I open it in the tab here. And you see, come on. That's not what's supposed to be. Okay, there we go. Okay. So if you look here, I don't really start going hard until this point. So there's about, let's see, I'll lose about 100 hours-ish from these 2 points from now until March. So I'll lose 100. And then I'm going to see what I can fill this in with, because I've been going, since I maxed in March, I've been going whoop, all the way up, right? So we'll pull up the records for iron real quick, and I'll show you what I mean. So bosses, EHB, no, game mode, iron, okay. So I showed you earlier, I have 1189. So the bottom of the list is 1190, right? I wanted to get top 15. So that would be near, I would have to get above 1300. So I have to do basically 200 hours in the next 2 months, which is going to be easy because I'm going to be doing Fosanis. Let's go to EHB. And I wanted to end up in the top 15 for Iron EHB here, which is pretty remarkable for me at least. So I can put myself up there and have a good year working a normal job and then still trying to come home and do EHB is sometimes hard, but you know, put us here, try to get top 15, maybe make a push for top 10 depending on how the year goes and how next is going. But yeah, so those are the records. We'll just look through some of these records that I have, I guess. So the ones of note are did 1,000 mole in a day, 300 bandos in a day before you had private instances worlds, 32 Tab in a day. I did a 39 corrupted 6 hour, which is pretty good for me. Did a 500 Vorkath day, a 500 Zulra day, and yeah, 184 month was my biggest month, was the Vorkath. So yeah, 100 Fosanis in a day and 1,000 Fosanis in a month was my 2 records at Fosanis, which is nice. It'll be good to track, see if I beat any of those. As I'm going, I probably won't be Zulra and Vorkath because I'm done with those for now, and they'll be done casually or when I need scales or when I need money, right? So let's go here real quick because I showed you the bank, but I didn't show you. So I have, right now the ALK tab, if I ALK stuff, I don't know what this is going to ALK for, but basically I have 360 mil in ALKs if I made all this stuff and then ALKed it all, which is good. So if I ever need money, it's, let's see, 360, it's probably around 700K to 800K bloods. Well, I'll be used for that, but whenever I need stuff, I ALK, buy bloods, ALK, buy bloods. So it goes up and down and fluctuates. And at Fosanis, it doesn't go up so fast, right? It doesn't, the money there's no real ALKs there. So we'll look at how many contracts I've done. So there's 1,269 contracts. I want to start doing more and more so I can build it up for future because I still have pet 39 mil. I don't have pet yet, and I like having a shitload of seeds and herbalore and blah, blah, blah. I just enjoy looking at 500 mil herbalore tabs. I don't know, maybe OCD or something. But yeah, so that's my bank. The goals are for this year to green log Fosanis, for sure. That's something that I'm going to do. Trout next and see how it goes. Finish out the EHB year, top 15. Overall, get my XP up. I really want to make a push for 900 mil XP in the next year. It's something I'm very interested in. That's what I want to do. Sorry, this ramble's been pretty long. Maybe it's been too long. Who knows? Ramble bank video. Maybe it's been forever and no one will even watch this point. If you made it to this point, I won't keep you any longer. Like and comment something you liked about the video or something you didn't like. Let me know. Hope you guys have a good New Year's. Hope you guys have a good year and happy scaping. Peace.